Man, there's some fucked up times right now, you know what I mean? All that beef over there in Russia and Ukraine, man, they getting the business right now, you know what I mean? Russia acting the ass. They showing their ass, ain't they? Yeah. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always said, you plan, they plan, and we plan. But Allah is the best of planners. Man, y'all, that just made me think, like, if I knew what I know now, like, and I know everybody feel like this, but really, that idea or that wish to try to save everybody around me would have been a reality. But like I said, Allah is the best of planners. Because each and every one of us has our own path that leads us to the place where we're supposed to be. And then getting to that place where we're supposed to be, we find our destiny. You know? Man. I remember when I was like about probably like 9 years old, right? And at that time, just a couple of years before I turned 9, I ran away from a boys' home, a children's home, a Catholic one at that, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up in California with my dad. And, yo, my dad, man, he was the type of dude, like, he was a caring and loving dude, man. He just didn't know what it really was, how to express it. So what he knew, that's how he expressed it. And what I mean by that is that he taught us about knowledge of self. He even taught us Taekwondo. He even taught us about looking out for my sisters and brothers and what that really means, looking out for family, taught family values. But at the same time, he was fighting his demons, man. And, you know, that's a lesson in itself, because what that looked like to me, I thought he hated me. I thought he didn't have no regards for me at all. As a kid at that, you know what I'm saying? And then what I just went through, like, we gonna get to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that story in the children's home is crazy. It kind of set the groundwork for all the events that happened after that. And one of the things that I was going to talk about was, like, so when I went to LA, it was a new place for me. And I ended up going to a school on Martin Luther King, and it was in this neighborhood of Bloods, and they was rolling 20s. And I didn't, at the time, I didn't know nothing about this, but it was grade school, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually, it was junior high, like 6th through the 7th grade. And, yeah, I was a little bit before my time. But when I went to this school, I ain't know nobody. And so, you know, back then, they had lockers and stuff, so my locker was next to this little kid, man. Probably didn't weigh, at that time, he probably was like maybe 60 or 70 pounds soaking wet. And, but what really kind of made me lay eye on the dude was this kid, man. He stayed to himself. And he moved in a way where back then, you know what I'm saying, it seemed like he was so confident, and like he knew so much, you know what I mean? And just so happened his locker was next to mine. But because it was next to mine, we never got cool like that. That ain't how I see us get, how we end up becoming. And in actuality, it was just really like within a couple of weeks, we became acquainted, then we became friends, and then it was like we became the best of friends, and then it was over.